Hello each person and welcome again to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you continually, this is Rich doing every other video nowadays on XRP, so I wish you are all having a super day today, any place you're in this fantastic international. We're going to talk approximately XRP. And I've got to start with this from Ripple for establishments. Bill, unripple custody, a clear sign of developing demand for institutional-grade crypto custody solutions. Like Brad said, they're all going to need an area to keep their assets, and that is why Ripple received Medico. That's going to bolster Ripple going ahead with different economic institutions as nicely. This comes from Mr. Mann. The push right now could be for wallets. And here we see huge entities like Gazprom, BBVA, Citibank, BNP, Paribas utilizing Medico, Ripple's enterprise. And you see Deca is at the listing as nicely. DBS is another one. Going ahead, custody is going to play a primary position in adoption. Due to the fact they're going to want a one-stop shop like Ripple has, you ought to get worried with crypto. You ought to store it there. You may create tokenized assets there. Everything can be accomplished at the XRP ledger. Then you utilize something like XRP to move that fee. It's going to be a top-notch time going forward. Once we get institutional adoption, breaking Citadel Securities, one in every of the largest players within the US stock market, plans to end up a liquidity company for the crypto marketplace. The employer aims to join the market maker list of exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, doubtlessly putting in place market maker teams outside America inside the preliminary phase. They all want to get into this area. The smart move might be to take some of that cash you made within the stock market and get concerned inside the crypto area. There's so much more money to be made here. And it is why financial advisors that are not advising their clients to get invested in the crypto, they're going to be left behind as properly due to the fact the banks are going to replace the economic marketing consultant in relation to crypto. Due to the fact the banks, they're demanding to open up new possibilities for his or her clients. It will provide liquidity for the bank. It could, in all likelihood, even remedy some of their liquidity troubles, and it'll bring new traders into this area at the equal time. Breaking 68% of Korean investors are optimistic approximately spot XRP ETF approval. They are simply ready at the sidelines to get into those XRP ETFs. Even here, you'll see any such surge in the United States of cash flowing into an XRP ETF. If you think the ones Bitcoin ETFs have been something, wait till you spot the XRP ETF. It's going to surpass the ones Bitcoin ETFs with the aid of 4. Because the narrative moving far from Bitcoin now, human beings are beginning to wake up and recognize that whenever it receives around 100K, it comes crashing down. I'm waiting for XRP and the relaxation of those utility-pushed cryptocurrencies to decouple from Bitcoin. Soon as we prevent following Bitcoin, I think those application-driven cryptocurrencies are going to start to genuinely pass in charge. The money goes to shift. Speedy whilst that happens. Federal Reserve officially embraces BFT, cementing XRP, XLM, HBR role in steady bills. So the studies underscores the significance of BFT primarily based digital belongings in Destiny fee infrastructures, XRP, XLM, and HBAR, all higher versions of Byzantine fault tolerance. XRP Ledger makes use of the federated consensus model, a form of BFT that lets invalidators to agree on transactions without requiring mining or extensive computational power. This guarantees excessive speed, low-cost cross-border payments. Stellar operates at the Stellar Consensus Protocol, a federated Byzantine agreement version, that and efficiency in monetary transactions. And Hedera Hashgraph HBAR employs the Hashgraph Consensus set of rules, which combines Gossip Protocol with a syndronish, asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance that took me off shield, ensuring excessive scalability. and coffee latency. And this is why those three cryptocurrencies are going to have interaction in a FedNow. Going ahead, FedNow is going to be utilizing cryptocurrencies through ISO 222, and if the network is ISO compliant, that means the cryptocurrency may be applied in a of ISO 222. I pressure that because there may be a massive conflict occurring all over that on X proper now. This comes from Smoke, how the XRP ledger keeps superiority over competitors like XLM and USDC. Everybody always said, why is the rate of XLM not as high as the rate of XRP? There's much less XLM. This is how, in comparison to Stellar XLM, XRP ledger has greater institutional use. XLM specializes in micropayments, and NGO partnerships, however, lacks principal monetary adoption. XRP ledger, but is constructed for large-scale banking and go border bills. There's simply greater institutional use of the XRP ledger now, which can alternate through the years. We realize XLM is likewise worried with significant financial institution digital currencies like Ukraine CBDC, and it's also concerned with more institutional adoption by way of adjustments that Stellar's making to position it greater toward institutional use. When XLM became first created, absolutely everyone constantly stated it is for man or woman bills, micropayments, and so on. But we watched Stellar pivot the equal manner Ripple pivoted. Ripple's now talking about micro bills, banking the unbanked, and so forth. I think Stellar, I suppose XLM is an outstanding cryptocurrency. It's going to flow with XRP one way or some other. I still assume it'll hit excessive price points inside the future. There's numerous Stellar rails everywhere in the international for XLM to run on, so I do not position them towards each other, but I desired to factor out why XRP is valued higher than XLM right now. Now, they could get toward charge through the years. We've got to be patient what happens with the rollout of the new economic machine, and I were given to talk about this. So Michael Saylor drops digital property, framework, concepts, and possibility for the US record he presented to the SEC CRISP Crypto Task Force on Friday. And in case you examine via this rubbish, all he does is speak approximately how Bitcoin is a commodity and the rest of the marketplace is a safety. This man has no longer got it yet. He doesn't even well know the truth that XRP is not a security, and being tribal the way they may be, it'll make the US push away from Bitcoin even extra. Trump mentioned digital asset reserve, and because he did not say Bitcoin only reserve, these kinds of human beings were given frustrated. The United States is going to run on a degree-playing subject for the American human beings, and they are going to make use of US-made cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has too many ties to China.